Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever found yourself lost in the vast expanse of the Star Wars galaxy, wondering what if, then you're in the right place. Consider a like and subscribe as well if you've ever asked yourself that question. I'm here to share my journey into the world of Star Wars fanfiction, and more importantly, to inspire you to write your own. This is how I wrote my first Star Wars book, and how you can too. And this is episode 1, The Spark of What If, Finding Your Story in the Galaxy. Let's get this out there first and foremost. Is writing fan fiction the same as writing a book? Definitely. In fact, depending on the handling and scope involved, it can be quite a bit more difficult to accomplish. Think about it. Most often we use established characters to introduce new ones within established timelines that contribute to a universe full of well-known stories. Fitting the story you want to tell within concise parameters can be daunting. Conversely, crafting something without those parameters takes a grand imagination and the will to carry it out to completion. Neither way is easy. So remove that word from your vocabulary right now. I just don't want you to get distracted by distinctions that mean absolutely nothing in the long run, nor anyone else telling you you're not a writer. If you've transferred an idea from your head to paper or screen, you're a writer. Now let's be real, we all have those what-if moments when watching Star Wars. What if Anakin hadn't turned? What if Qui-Gon Jinn survived? What if a forgotten Jedi Knight had emerged during the Clone Wars? These questions, these what-ifs, are the seeds of incredible stories, and that's exactly what we're going to explore today. For me, the journey began with a simple question. What happened to Ahsoka after she parted ways with Ezra Bridger in the World Between Worlds? That single question ignited a fire within me, a desire to explore what that reality may look like, and that, my friends, is the power of what if. It's the key to unlocking endless possibilities within the Star Wars universe. So how do you find your own what if spark? First, think about what resonates with you. What are your favorite eras? Do you love the gritty underworld of the Outer Rim, or the political intrigue of the Republic Senate? Are you drawn to the legendary figures of the Jedi and Sith, or the unsung heroes of the Rebellion? Don't be afraid to dive deep into the lore. Explore the expanded universe, legends, for inspiration. Look at the gaps in the timeline, the unexplored corners of the galaxy. Consider the stories that haven't been told, the characters who haven't had their moment in the spotlight. Now let's talk about brainstorming. Start by creating character profiles. Who are your main characters? What are their motivations, their flaws, their dreams? Think about their backstories, their relationships, and their place in the galaxy. Then try mind mapping. Put your what-if question into the center and branch out with related ideas. Explore different scenarios, plot points, and character interactions. Remember, this is your story. You're not bound by the current canon. You have the freedom to explore any what-if you can imagine. And that's crucial to remember. While the landscape of official Star Wars storytelling is currently closed off to fan works, the passion and creativity of fan fiction will always find a way. Your story, your what-if, is valid. It is important. The most important thing is to have fun. Let your imagination run wild. Don't worry about perfections. Just let the story flow. And remember, every great story starts with a single spark, a single what if. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here, but even if the basic tenets given in the last few minutes resonated with you, I highly encourage you to look into the 3 largest fanfiction communities for yourself.
When it comes to Star Wars fan fiction, there are a few websites that stand out as hubs for both writers and readers. Here are 3 of the most prominent. Archive of Our Own, AO3. AO3 is widely recognized as a leading platform for fan fiction of all kinds, including Star Wars. It's known for its robust tagging system, which allows users to easily find stories that match their specific interests. AO3 emphasizes a culture of inclusivity and provides a space for diverse voices and perspectives. It is very popular for long-form and very well-written fanfiction. Fanfiction.net. Fanfiction.net is one of the oldest and largest fanfiction archives on the internet. It hosts a vast collection of Star Wars fanfiction, covering a wide range of genres and styles. It's a user-friendly platform that's easy to navigate, making it accessible to both new and experienced fanfiction readers and writers. It has a very large library of content. Wattpad. Wattpad is a social storytelling platform that's popular with a younger audience. It offers a dynamic and interactive experience, allowing readers to engage with writers and provide feedback. Wattpad has a thriving Star Wars fanfiction community with a diverse range of stories. It is a good place for newer writers to gain an audience. These three websites offer different strengths and features, so it's worth exploring each one to find the platform that best suits your needs and preferences. I highly recommend using them all.
It is worth noting early on that Archive of Our Own requires an application process for new users. While you have complete autonomy and control over what you post once approved, the wait time can be lengthy. It took me a little over a month. While that may be a deterrent for some, the reality is quite the opposite. Archive of Our Own has achieved immense growth over the last 2 years as avid and budding writers look to platform their work. The Star Wars community is quite extensive on the site and full of compelling entries. I'll be sure to have the links for all three platforms in the description below. Now I want to hear from you. What are your what if ideas? Share them in the comments below. Let's start a conversation, inspire each other, and ignite that spark of creativity. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode, where we'll be diving into building your world, characters, conflict, and setting. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May the Force be with you, and happy writing.